Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Umineko When They Cry. Oh, so I had to go to work between the last episode and this episode, so I've been really antsy to get on this. That being said, this is being recorded late at night, way past when I worked. But, regardless, I am back for more Umineko. So, let's talk about what happened last time. So, depending on which side of the argument you're on, if, say, you believe that Beatrice exists, then Beatrice somehow entered a room that she shouldn't be able to enter because of the scorpion seal, right? So, how did the letter appear? See, that's the thing I don't understand. Yes, she can summon a familiar, but I think people would notice. Like, I don't know how she got in, because magic. There's a magic repellent on the door. If you believe that Beatrice doesn't exist, then that means one of those four people, Genji, Najo, Maria, and Kawasawa, I believe is her name. One of them, yeah, her. One of them is the murderer. Because everyone else was on this side of the table. Means we'll have to leave this room knowing that the wolf is among us, right? Oh, yeah. Because, see, here's the thing. And this is the biggest problem with someone who takes charge. Is you have to make sure that your group stays safe. But if you can't tell who is the bad guy, and, like, in this situation, we don't know who's evil, so we're just making all of them leave the room. That means we're damning 3 people to death. Dude, that's kind of fucked. Like, yeah, we're literally damning 3 of the 4 people to death. Or maybe we're not. See, here's the interesting thing. If I were the killer, and in this situation, where I'm trying to kill everyone in the house, I would not kill these 4 people. I would instead kill the people who are not being under suspicion. And here's why. If, let's say that Genji was the killer. If suddenly Maria, Kurosawa, and Najo end up dead, well then we know Genji's the killer. There's no way around it. He's the fucking killer. Oh, Maria, you and your laugh. The dude, it's kind of fucked up that her laugh is inside the obituary for Hideyoshi. Dude, I'd be scared to leave too, knowing that one of these people is the killer. But, that being said, most likely the killer wouldn't try and kill everyone else but him, because that would just put a huge target on him. This has to be a huge tough decision for Natsui to make. They're not going to meet again tomorrow, are they? Wow. I wouldn't expect Genji to do that. But desperate times. It's also pure luck that Jessica, George, and Butler were standing with Natsui. Had they not walked over to the painting, you can bet your ass... Oh my god, could you imagine how fucking frightened Natsui would be if they were all on that side of the table and then the letter appeared and Natsui was on the other side? I don't know how things will play out then. Why specifically Battler? Huh. So he never dropped it. Okay. So this puts points into the whole Beatrice is real category. Like, it could go either ways. Like, yeah, there was a whole butterfly thing, but it was a dark room. It was a dark room. It could be someone else. We don't know. I think Beatrice, because demonic shit is going on. I don't know. It could go either ways. Now that I've had a day to think it over and not just immediately say, oh, it's Beatrice, or oh, it's not Beatrice, it really is either or. And it all depends on how you read it. Because you either read it as Beatrice is real, and she's just watching us divide ourselves, and then she's picking off people specifically to resurrect herself. Or someone is doing this, and we don't know who. But we know it's one of the four people who are on that side of the table, because there's no way Butler, George, or Jessica, or Natsui could have put that envelope there. I also love how it was just, oh hey look, another envelope, and then we're all like, what the fuck? It just popped into existence. Yeah, you kind of chased out the only one who could interpret in magic circles. Oh, fuck off! Okay, every time I hear when the Higurashi cry, when the seagulls cry, when this cries, when that cries, depending on the book, come on. See, I don't know what happened. It has to be someone on the inside. It can't be Beatrice, because we've already established that Beatrice can't enter that room. And yet that letter just appeared out of thin air? Bullshit. It has to be one of those three adults. It can't be Maria. Actually, it's either Nanjo or... it's either Nanjo or it's Genji, because, let's be honest, Kurosawa has been shown to be physically fatigued most of the time. Oh, hello, Glass. Yeah, the old lady, she's been shown to be, like, physically drained most of the time. And... oh shit, we're getting close to midnight. And on top of that, like, Maria's a kid. Like, yeah, maybe if the bodies were where they were murdered, I could believe it was Maria, but 6 adult bodies were dragged to the shed. Bullshit, it's Maria Kurosawa. Is that her name? Hold on. No. Mouse. Kumasawa, sorry. It's a hard choice, but considering the whole magic circle on the door, I'd have to say that the most logical thing is that someone brought that envelope in. Someone has all these envelopes and they're just putting them there. I think it's Genji. If you honestly ask me, I think it's Genji. Genji is loyal, yes, and he could be loyal to Kinzo, but that wouldn't explain why Kinzo's dead. Unless he wanted to die. I don't know. But remember how we took point of view of Canon, we ran away, we came back, there was blood on the door, and there was, well, when Genji got there, I believe there was an envelope. I think Genji got there before Canon. Genji makes the most sense. It's honestly, if you ask me, it's either Genji or Genji, whatever. It's either Genji or it's Beatrice. You either believe it's Beatrice or it's pretty much Genji. He's the only one with the keys to the master room. And not only that, but he's the only one who was by both letters. Not the original letter that Maria got. Actually, hold on. I hate this mouse pad. Yeah, we got more letters. Praise my name and enjoying all that shit. Oh, do we have an explanation for the thing? I would show very much magic interest in this circle, considering it's the fucking killer's calling card. Yeah, this is why it was kind of like, I know that Maria's suspicious, but you did chase out the only one who could interpret magic circles. I've been certified by Maria. Yep. You did send your youngest cousin out there with a killer. Yes. Honestly, I would have sent everyone but Maria. I know that Maria's fucked up, but just looking at how the bodies were from a logical standpoint of view, there's no fucking way Maria, or Kumasawa for that instance, could have committed those murders. Maybe Nanjo, and definitely Genji. I'd be suspicious of Genji the whole fucking time. But Maria, like, I don't know. It's fucked. It's so fucked. Yeah, you're right. Natsui's right, though. The nonsense of a 9-year-old... Dude. She felt nothing when her mother died. She's been constantly laughing when people have died. She's interpreted magic circles from the damned written in an ancient language. Bullshit! Yeah, So here's the thing. If it is a human killer, which I believe it's Genji, then Genji would not risk killing the other three, because that would put all the suspicion on him, and it would just completely single him out. If it's Beatrice, though... Yeah... They're not gonna be alive in the morning. It's so hard to figure out what it is. Because when you take a step back, it's either or. Like, you could say it's this, or you could say it's that. That's basically the gist of this first chapter. And I know this first chapter is just a huge, huge love letter to Higurashi. I mean, it pretty much is. It stars Bottler, which is a stand-in for Keiichi, along with a stand-in for Airi, a stand-in for Mion, what was a stand-in for Rena, and a stand-in for Rika, and they're all trying to uncover the mysteries while the curse of some being from another plane of existence is going on. It's pretty much a one-to-one recreation. Well, not one-to-one, I would say, but still. Okay. So there's abuse on Maria's side of the family. What is it with marriage in 07's work that's just horrid? Rena, Maria... I personally have divorced parents, and it was not fun at all. I mean, it happened when I was young, so I just got used to it. I had to go between my parents' house every 2 weeks. Then my dad moved away, and they fought for a custody battle over me when I was in high school. It was depressing. Now I talk to them regularly. I live with my mom. I'm about to not live with my mom, probably by the end of the year. And once I get enough money, I can go visit my dad. Actually, once I get a car, I can go visit my dad. But that's personal stuff. You know, it's odd. This episode is odd. Because the episodes leading up to this were full of just chaos, just death, just evil, witchcraft, or not witchcraft, and just murder left and right. And yet this one's a very heartwarming episode. No, it wasn't pleasant. You sent them all out with a murderer, either Beatrice or Genji. Right, literally. No one could have said it there except those 4 people. Not even Beatrice. We've already Oh, 7, you've already established that Beatrice can't get into this room, so what the fuck? Does that scorpion doorknob do jack all? First of all, it's an auto lock to keep out human beings. Second of all, it has scorpion key door thingamabob to keep out witches. So there's no fucking way anyone could get into this room. Right. Why would they set the letter there? Because if they set the letter there, that just show... Unless they're trying to get... Unless they wanted this whole thing to happen and they wanted to separate people so that they can start killing again in Beatrice's name, which means you fucked over 3 people. Either way, every way you look at it, sending out those 4 people alone, basically, you just signed their death sentence. There's... Either if it's Beatrice or if it's... I think it's Genji, but if it's one of the humans, you have just fucked the other 3 people. Which, I don't blame you for doing that, though. In the heat of the moment, you're trying to protect yourself, your daughter, and your 2 nephews. So... I mean... It's not like you really didn't have a choice. Exactly, Beatrice can't get in this fucking door. Leave of their own accord, which we just did. Not if one of them... Okay, here's the thing. If Genji is in fact evil and is killing people, his biggest threat's Natsu, or Najo. The other guy who is not old, not young, not little, not feeble. If he kills that person, then there's no fucking way. There's just no way. And if Maria or Kumasawa come up to the door screaming, you're not gonna fucking open it. Oh, that's a hard question. If Jessica was one of them, would she do it? Yeah, you did. But Beatrice can't get in the room! It's all fucked. Oh, this is hurting my head. Like, it has to be one of them. There's no way it's Beatrice. There's no way. 'Cause if it was, then... Also, how the fuck did the rain stop all of a sudden? How the fuck did the magic circle not keep Beatrice out? And she just popped in, put the letter down, and went on her way. Like, fuck off! That doesn't happen! You have to play by the rules you've set, 07. You can't just bullshit. Unless this magic circle is a teleporter circle. What god is so great as our god? Discord. Oh. But how did the letter get here? If you go after them, you're also playing into the culprit's hand, because then you're no longer in a safe room. It has to be Genji. There's no way Beatrice can get into this room. Unless 07 completely forgot about the whole doorknob plot point that he mentioned twice, and just bullshit around it. If the letter was meant to cause discord, then how did it appear? Wait. The phone lines, they're out though. There's no... What the fuck? It's from the bad guy. It's from the culprit. Jeez, this phone call's going on for a while. I'm gonna end it off the moment they pick up the phone. Okay, we're gonna leave off here. Next time, everybody, we're gonna figure out what's on the other line. So until then, guys, see you then.